I'm pretty sure I saw something in the bushes as well. As I was standing still, there was this movement there.
This video, taken on April 25th, 2020, is one of the most unsettling pieces of footage documented. Chase was out in the woods when he began hearing strange noises, and without hesitation, he grabbed his camera and started recording, capturing something that remains unexplained to this day.
Today is April 25th, 2020, and I just ran down here with my camcorder because, as you can probably hear behind me, there's some audible howling and whooping noises that are going on, and it's been going on for a couple hours now. Probably around midnight or 1 o'clock last night, I started hearing these loud, it's like a whoop or a howl noises, and it went on for a couple of hours, and I wanted to come down during the night and see if I could get something on tape, but I was a little wary about doing that. So this morning, I usually get up around 4 o'clock, and I was eating my breakfast, and the noise kind of stopped for a while, but then it just started again, and every couple of minutes or so, or really even seconds, you can kind of hear that going on. So I ran down here with a camcorder to see if I could get it on tape. So up here in these mountains, that's definitely the direction that I was hearing things. Is that more scat? What is that? I mean, I've heard a lot of calls in the woods in my day, but that was new. I've heard coyotes. I mean, I've heard a lot of sounds that I had never heard. There it was right there. I've never heard that before. I think I heard a knock that time too. Alright, so I'm just gonna go. That was it again.
Unusual vocalizations echoed through the forest around him, coming from multiple directions. Chase was familiar with these woods and spent a lot of time there, with traps and trail cameras set up nearby. So he decided to move deeper in to retrieve the footage. As he wandered through the trees, the noises persisted, sounds he couldn't identify, despite spending countless days outdoors. Whatever it was, it didn't sound natural, and it was deeply unsettling.
I really don't feel good. This is freaking me out. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the other trail camera. I feel like I'm gonna fall over. What was that? That was like a growl. Okay. I'm just gonna grab the trail camera and I'm gonna get out of here. I can't. I just heard the growl again. I don't feel good. My head is really starting to hurt. That was the whoop right there. There's something up in those mountains that's making this noise. And I don't know what it is. Okay, really, I didn't bring any weapons or anything. Oh, really? That was one right there.
The noises grew louder and more intense, and Chase began feeling increasingly uneasy. He knew it was time to leave. Whatever was making those sounds wasn't human, and he didn't want to stay long enough to find out what it was. Unarmed and disturbed, every moment felt worse than the last. That's when he came across a bone and a strong, foul smell coming from a small tree cave nearby.
I don't really feel safe being here. I'm just gonna get out of here. What is that right there? That is definitely some kind of bone. This is the tree cave that we found the... Wow. I mean, that could be a femur right there. And the smell too. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, it smells really bad. Oh my God. Oh. It smells like a skunk. Some kind of rotting skunk smell. Oh. It was really strong. That was right there. I heard it again. Okay, I mean, this is the bone of a large mammal. There's hairs in the end too. If you look really closely, there's some white hairs. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. There's some white hairs in the end. It smells really bad. It's like rotting garbage. Oh my God. I don't feel good about being here right now. We found this. I don't feel good. I'm getting lightheaded. There could definitely be something up there in those mountains. Just looking down. Okay, so I'm getting out of here. I don't know what we're dealing with.
After several tense moments, Chase made it back home and later believed he experienced Omawing, a sudden illness said to be associated with Sasquatch encounters. When he later reviewed his trail cam footage, he found something terrifying that could explain the noises. A large, fur-covered creature appeared on camera, bearing a striking resemblance to descriptions of a Sasquatch itself. The experience stayed with him, leaving behind more questions than answers. Had he truly encountered something unknown? On Saturday, May 31st, 2014, Malcolm was finishing his bike ride through the forest when armed men suddenly approached him.
That's all I got on me. I promise. That's all I got on me, I promise you. I won't mess around, I swear. Okay. Which way? Okay.
One of the men was carrying a weapon and began stealing his belongings, before two others joined in moments later. Malcolm managed to escape unharmed, capturing everything on his GoPro. He later handed the footage over and began the process of prosecuting the attackers. Greg Harris was riding trails he had ridden many times before, deep in the forest on his quad bike, unaware that this routine ride would nearly cost him his life. As he rode along the trail, something suddenly caught against his neck. A metal wire trap tied tightly between two trees. Luckily, the wire caught beneath his helmet and along his chin, snapping under the force. He stopped instantly, checking his neck before shutting off the camera. Someone had set the trap intentionally, with malicious intent, and Greg was incredibly lucky to walk away unharmed from a situation that could have ended very differently. Josh spends most of his spare time outdoors, camping, hiking, and taking in nature, and he's familiar with the wildlife around him, never having experienced a truly bad camping trip until this one. He hiked out in the evening as mist clung to the woods and rain fell steadily. His plan simple: set up camp for the night, have a few drinks, and relax in the quiet of the forest. As he approached the area, he noticed something that instantly sent chills down his spine. Something that set the tone immediately.
And I came into these woodlands to just get away for a little bit, make a little fire and just chill out. This woodland's quite nice. It's got like a little swampy pond and a few trees for me to... Okay. Alright. You guys gonna think I planned this? I didn't. I think Halloween's coming up, isn't it? Okay. This is a bit weird. Well then. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, guys. I was not expecting that. It looks like some kids have put this bed sheet over a tree stump.
Hanging from a tree stump was a white duvet, crudely placed, with what looked like eyes staring back at him, disturbingly close to where he had originally planned to camp. After some hesitation and a short hike away, Josh ultimately decided to stick with his original spot near the unsettling stump. He set up camp, but the uneasy feeling never left, as if something about the area was deeply wrong.
This is the thing, when you go camping on your own, it can be a little bit spooky at times. But when something weird or strange happens, like just seeing that innocent sheet over the log, it just puts ideas in your head that you're not particularly alone. But you just have to get yourself through that, because you just get yourself bothered up, really. I've been talking for ages, I'm just waffling. I'm distracting myself. Let's get back into it, Josh. Get that tarp up and get some food on the go.
I'm just literally sat over there trimming the wood down, cutting it down how I like it. And I can just hear some mad movement going on in those bushes over there. I can't tell if it's like the rainfall just making quite a commotion, or there may be rabbits or deers maybe walking through, or any dog walkers or whatever, I don't know. Bit spooky.
Strange noises began to surround him, subtle movement coming from the bushes, and Josh found himself increasingly on edge with no idea what might be lurking nearby. The rain continued relentlessly, making it difficult to tell whether the sounds he heard were caused by the weather or something else entirely. He tried to push through it, but moments later, the unmistakable sound of loud footsteps echoed behind his tarp, confirming his growing fear that someone or something was close by.
It's just me in here, I assume. But I'm gonna carry on, push through, make a fire, enjoy myself. I'm finding it really difficult. Do you know what I mean? You heard that. And it's really quiet. There should be birds singing. There was birds singing, and I've just noticed they've just stopped singing. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they be singing? I'm finding it really difficult to focus. Lovely little spot. Lovely food to be cooked. A night under stars.
Josh attempted to carry on, but eventually, enough was enough. The noises refused to stop, leaving him with no other option but to pack up what he could and leave immediately. Something, or someone, was out there with him, and with the rain limiting his visibility, staying put felt far too risky, especially with the sense that he was being watched.
I'm pretty sure I saw something in the bushes as well. As I was standing still, there was this movement there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to leave my tarp here in the woods. My bag is already packed. I'm just going to grab what I can grab and come back here in the morning, and maybe just do a bit more talking with you there. So I think it's important to be real with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna pack up. I guess I could take this tarp away, but I just don't really want to. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. It's a shame because I just left work today, and as I was driving home I thought, oh, it's nice and misty. I've camped in the fog before. I want to get out there and capture some ambience and everything like that, and cook some food. My missus made a nice there's a dog behind me. Maybe it was a dog this whole time. It's a big... Right.
As he made his way out, he realized he wasn't alone when he heard a dog barking nearby, seemingly by itself. Was it with someone? Had someone been following him the entire time? He never got answers. But leaving was the smartest decision he could have made. John headed out for a couple of nights in the forest, but after the first night passed, he woke the next morning knowing he couldn't stay another one.
I was planning on spending another night here, but I've had an overwhelming sense of something that I can't really explain. My intuition tells me that I need to leave, and the sense I get is that as I have been walking through down the path the last couple hours, I've been sensing threatening sensations, like I was being stalked, and I was completely ready to be here another night, which is very disappointing. But I follow my intuition. Anytime I don't, I really regret it.
As he hiked along the trail, he couldn't shake the feeling that he wasn't alone, that he was being watched or stalked, with unexplained noises filling the air around him. He began recording as he moved around his camp, keeping his weapon close, his instincts urging him to leave before darkness returned. The feeling only intensified as he made his way out of the woods as quickly as possible.
I heard something earlier, and I was going down this trail, something very unusual up in the trees. It was really strange, and it's hard for me to explain what it sounded like, but it was only a moment. I didn't see anything, and honestly, I haven't seen anything. But my gut is clearly telling me I gotta leave, and I gotta get out before the sun goes down. So that's why I'm rushing, and that's why I'm talking to you. I heard something that sounded like it came from the mine. Let's see.
When he approached a nearby mine area, more strange sounds echoed, and the location itself gave off an overwhelming sense of dread. He pushed through the fear step by step, forcing himself forward despite the unease surrounding him. What made the situation even more unsettling was the complete silence of the forest. No animals, No birds. Nothing at all. It was as if the wildlife sensed something was wrong and had vanished. On a Wednesday morning, a man was hiking along a trail in the Columbia 5 Gorge when he suddenly heard desperate calls for help, unaware that what happened next would stay with him forever.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. I got her by the foot. Oh, thank you so much. I can't pull up. No, Mom, it's going to be okay. We're going to get you.
We're going to figure out how
We're going to get you. I'm trying to grab on. Tell me what to do.
Hold on, just stay right where you're at. Let's figure out what to do real quick.
Mom, it's going to be okay. Let me go.
No.
Why, Mom?
You're not going anywhere.
We got you, okay?
Here, grab my hand with this hand.
Mom, grab his hand. You got it, okay? Okay.
Can you grab this foot and I'm going to pull her whole arm?
I grab your foot?
No, her foot. Because I'm going to grab her arm. This foot that I have. You got to hold on both. Try to hold on both feet.
I can't. I only have one arm.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I feel like... Oh, Mom. Oh, crap.
I'm pulling you up. I'm sorry. I'm pulling you up.
Mom, let him help.
Let your feet go down. Let your feet go down.
I am.
Give me your other arm.
Okay. Thank you.
No, use your feet. Get back up here. You got this.
Okay, let me...
No, I'm not letting you go.
No, I got your other hand. Can you push your feet up? That's what I'm trying.
I'm gonna try to get under your armpit here. Ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a big hoist here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Okay.
You all right?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's move over there to stable.
You're good here.
Go. I will figure it out. Where did it go? Thank you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm other than embarrassed.
Oh no, I'm glad that we...
That was incredibly scary.
A mother and daughter had been hiking when the mother slipped off the trail, left hanging over a dangerous drop estimated between 50 to 100 feet. Working quickly, the man helped the daughter pull her back up to safety. It's terrifying to think that if no one had passed by when they did, the outcome could have been far worse. These videos show just how unpredictable and dangerous the wilderness can be. If you're heading out into the woods, always stay alert, trust your instincts, and never ignore that feeling that something isn't right. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more unsettling encounters.